Hi, this is Trey Passer. Welcome to my review of Blade Runner 2049. This review will have no spoilers in it. I'm going to do a spoiler review on my other channel called Video and Pain, so let me give you my review of this. This movie takes place, of course, 30 years after the events of the last Blade Runner movie, and this movie stars Ryan Gosling, Harrison Ford, and Robin Wright. This movie basically it's about the story of a guy named Kay, played by Ryan Gosling. He's a Blade Runner, a young Blade Runner, who's tracks down old replicants because they tell you in the prologue of the movie. So I guess this is not a really spoiler. Well, I won't get into that. But anyway, he's a cop in L.A. and he's basically tracking down old replicants from the past that were too independent. If you've seen the last movie, you know what I mean about that. And while doing this, he kind of uncovers a secret, which I won't spoil, and which he brings to his boss, played by Robin Wright, who plays Lieutenant Joshi. And this secret could really disrupt the way the society is. So basically, she orders him to get rid of the secret. Okay, and during his investigation of the secret, that's basically the thrust of this movie. Then like I said, you've seen the trailer, so this is not a spoiler. Jared Leto plays Nanda Wallace. He's a new owner. He took over the old company, and he builds replicants, and basically he wants to know that information that they uncover, and he sends his replicant, his I guess #1 replicant assassin, Love, played by Sylvia Hooks, after Ryan Gosling, to track him down. And this movie visually is absolutely breathtaking. Dennis Villeneuve, I think that's the director who did The Arrival, and I think I forgot the other movie he did. But anyway, this movie is visually beautiful. I mean, it's absolutely breathtaking. It's a perfect sequel, to me, in my opinion, to the original Blade Runner. It's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful visually, and it's beautiful at the same time, and also disgusting at the same time, just like the original movie. And it's just visually stunning. Also, there's another character in this movie, Joy, played by Ana de Armas, who plays Kay's holographic, I guess, companion or girlfriend, if you want to say that, who he talks to and has dinner with and stuff. That's his only really companion. And this actress, as a side note, I kept thinking this was Mia Kirshner. She just looks like a young Mia Kirshner. She really does. But that's a side note. Anyway, basically, like I said, he's on the run. Kay's on the run with this secret, and he also, which leads him to searching for Rick Decker's character, played by Harrison Ford. And this movie, like I said, it's one of the most visually stunning movies, and the movie is 2 hours and 44 minutes, but it's not boring to me. It's not dragging. It keeps you interested in to see what's going to happen and how if this secret that they're trying to keep down, whether it's going to come out and what's going to happen next. And there's a lot of twists and turns in there, and it really is entertaining. And again, one of the best movies I've seen this year. It definitely knocked it out of the park with this sequel to Blade Runner. 30 years after the fact, but it's absolutely breathtakingly beautiful. It's intense. You care about the characters, and you definitely have to see this. I definitely highly recommend this. This is probably one of the best movies of the year. I'm going to give Blade Runner an 8.5. Just really, you know what? Screw 8.5. I'm going to give this movie a, I'm going to give it an 8 point. No, you know what? Screw it. I'm going to give it a 9 out of 10. I really enjoyed it. I was trying to have it hot. Actually, you know what? I'm going to get, let me revise my rating. I'm going to give it an 8 point. I'll give it an 8.5. I'm going to give it an 8.5. Highly recommend. There's a few things that issues, like the length of the film I didn't have any problem with. Some of the characters, I think, were underdeveloped. Specifically, Jared Leto's character, I think. And also, what's his name? Lenny James is in this movie briefly, and his character is not really, his character's a means to ends, but his character is not really, you don't really get into him at all. But there's a lot of twists and turns in this movie. Again, like I said, my only issue, like I said, some of the characters are underdeveloped. Specifically, I think Jared Leto's character. Well, I think Jared Leto did a good job portraying that character, but his character, I think, was, to me, underdeveloped. It wasn't as developed as it could have been, I guess. And maybe they cut some of his scenes and stuff, explaining going into things. So that's why I'll give it that shake. But it's still one of the best movies of the year. And definitely entertaining, and definitely I recommend it. Again, 8.5 for me for Blade Runner 2049. I highly recommend it. Definitely go out and see it. Anyway, let me know what you think. If you've seen this movie, let me know what you think. Feel free to leave comments down below. If you like this review, please hit the subscribe button down below. I have links to my Facebook, my Twitter, and my Instagram in the description box, as well as my other channel, Paul Views and Opinions. Please check that out as well. And this is Trey Pastor saying so long and take care.